Hey everybody, I thought I'd come on here. I just listened to a great podcast by John Maxwell. And for those of you who don't know who John Maxwell is, he is like the god of how leadership should actually look like. I love him. I absolutely love him. He was a huge reason why I enjoyed growing in my leadership. And the podcast I was listening to was about why the best are the best. But one thing I took out of this podcast this morning was the fact that there's a difference between just your regular traditional leadership and, of course, your servant leadership. And I am looking for leaders, guys. I am looking for servant leadership. And what that means is that I'm looking for leadership where you're in a position, in the most humblest position, to not just serve the people you help, but serve the people that you lead. It's not about sitting in an office and expecting people to just work for you. Now, that's traditional industry, isn't it? Servant leadership is where you're growing with whoever you're leading, and you're not expected to know everything before you actually start to lead or before people want to follow you. Too many leaders out there, managers, think that they need to know everything before they can actually lead, when really it's probably more effective to people who follow you that you're growing with them. And of course, you're never going to be to a point where you've reached your potential. You're never going to be at a point where you're probably going to be 100% at where you're supposed to be, because if you are and you're not continuing to grow, then I can't see where life goes after that. We're supposed to be continuing to grow, and in any position we're in, right? I wanted to put out there that I am looking for leadership on my team. I'm looking for everybody who aspires to do something more with their life. I'm looking for people who are wanting to do the most noble thing and as well get paid really well for it. I'm in the business where not only do I get to help people get out of debt, help people with their finances, but I can help lead them and grow their own businesses. And I do a really good job, but I love learning about people and I love learning about myself in this journey.